everyone, it's Miss Jessica from the Youth Services Department at the Finkelstein Memorial Library, and I am here to do the Candy Zipline craft kit with you. Thank you so much for signing up and for picking up your craft kit at the library in the children's room. And so I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna do the first part of this actually, which is simply that you all got these nice plain white cups and a pack of markers and some jewels that you can, decorate the cup however you want and stick the jewels on. But I didn't have enough of these nice plain white cups for me to be able to decorate my own. So instead, I'm going to use this really pretty polka dot one that matches my dress today in polka dots, not in color, of course. And I'm not gonna decorate it because it's already so pretty. So I'm just gonna jump to the next step because I think that you all are creative enough to decorate your own cup without me showing you how, I think. So the next step is to poke a hole in each side of your cup. So you can see that I have already poked my holes. Of course, you can use a hole punch for this. I just didn't have one on hand, so I used my key to punch a hole. This is something that, depending on what you're using to punch the hole, or depending on your, confidence level when it comes to something like that, or just what your parents want, you might need a grown-up to help you with that, because you definitely do not want to hold it like this and then poke through and poke your finger. That would hurt a lot, especially if you were using something that was a little bit sharp. So definitely ask for a grown-up's help if you need it there. So now that I have poked my holes, I'm going to take my pipe cleaner. Again, I think the kits all came with black pipe cleaners, but I have a purple one. In the instructions, they call them chenille stems because no one smokes pipes anymore. It's like an old-fashioned thing. So you want to, I did this wrong. So you want to put your stem through each of the holes like this, and then you can just loop it around and kind of twist it. See, I made a little twist there. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And twist. There we go. So it's like a little bucket. And then you take a second one and you're gonna make a hook. So let's see, I think, how do I want to do it? I think I folded mine in half and then put it in there, and then I'm gonna open the loop and loop it through like this. Oops. Oh, the fuzzy part doesn't want me to do that. But that's how I want to do it. Okay, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna loop it through. I'm gonna fluff up my handle, and I'm gonna twist these two ends together so that they just go into like one piece, like that. And then I'm gonna make a hook. Boop. That's it. Make a hook out of your pipe cleaner or chenille stem, whichever one you want to call it. Then you're going to take this little guy. It's called a bobbin. And you are going to put it onto the hook, just like this. And that's what's gonna make it easier for it to slide on your string. Finally, and I don't really have anywhere to do this in here, but you're gonna find a good place in your home where you can take your string. Some of you have, I think, white string. Some of you have some red string. Some of you have some orange string. It was whatever I had on hand, because it was a whole bunch of string for all of you. You're gonna take your length of string. You're gonna tie one half to one, or one end to one thing and one end to the other. So let's say you tie it to 2 chairs and, you know, space the chairs out, or you can tie it to, it might be good if you tie one end a little bit higher. So you might have, you know, like the top of the chair and then like the bottom of the chair, something like that. Or you can do it from 2 different doorknobs, something like that. You want to tie it to 2 different places. I would recommend tying it in a bow so that when you're all done, it's easy to get off of whatever you tied it on. So if you're tying it in a bow, you're tying it around something. Here's what I have. I have a bookend. So hold on, I'm gonna tie it around and then I'll show you, because we're in a library. So I have a plethora of bookends. And again, you might ask a grown-up for help with this, but you can tie it in a little bow like this, so that then when you're all done, you can just pull on the end and it'll come right off, so that you don't have, you know, a knot of string around whatever you tie it on. So you can tie those 2 ends, and then you just, once you have it tied up, you just put your bobbin right on the string like that. You just lay it on and it will allow your zip line to move. So now the experiment part comes in, because what I would like you all to do, first you can just see, you know, how does it move with nothing in it, but then everyone got Tootsie Rolls. So with the Tootsie Rolls, you can see how weight changes the way that the zip line moves on the string. So this is with 1. Ooh, it's already heavy. And then this is with 4. Oh, fell off the bobbin. Hold on. I got a little too excited. Oh. Well, no worries. I have 2. Got a little too excited. Okay, so that was with 1, and now this is with 4. You can see it's pulling down a lot more. Ooh, and it's a lot heavier. I gave everyone like a whole bunch of Tootsie Rolls. I'm not even sure that this can hold that many Tootsie Rolls before the hook comes unhooked. But obviously the Tootsie Rolls are for eating, right? We all know. So when you're done with your experiment, to see how different candy, different weights, different objects moves the zip line differently, you can eat your Tootsie Rolls. Also, if you are doing this at home with a sibling who also signed up for this kit, so maybe you have more than one, or maybe, you know, this is pretty simple to make from other materials. You can see about having races and see who wins. Do you win more if you have more weight in the basket or less weight in the basket? So have fun experimenting and have fun decorating your cups and have fun eating your Tootsie Rolls. And I'll see you all at the library really soon. Thanks. Bye.